Happy New Year, everyone. My name is Brittany. I'm a 35-year-old female. I'm a mother of three. And I have been struggling with weight loss since I had my oldest daughter, who is now 18 years old. I had her at 16. You know, when you're young, you think you can eat whatever you want to, you won't gain any weight. And that's how I felt. Like, I could eat whatever I wanted to. I could drink sodas. I could do whatever. And I wouldn't gain a pound. After I had my kids, it was not the same. I struggled with my weight for a while. I think when my depression really got high in around 2011, like, I slowly started to gain weight. I was eating whatever I wanted to. I was drinking high sugary drinks. I worked night shift, so I would go to the 24-hour Starbucks and I would get like a caramel frappe, venti, add some extra shots in there, but it was full of sugar. So good, but full of sugar. It took me about 5 years. Then I got pregnant with my son. I was weighing about 240 pounds. I was 27 at the time. And, I was just eating. I had my son when I was 28 years old, and I weighed 303 pounds. Completely sickening in my eyes. I've never weighed that much. Not in any of my pregnancies, nothing. So I got down to like 270, and I had some friends who went and had gastric sleeve surgery. I was like, no, I don't want to do that. I'm so afraid. Like, I don't want to keep having surgeries. I have 3 kids. I had to have C-sections for all my kids. I had my tonsils removed, like, right after I had my son. Like, I don't want to risk it. But I tried Weight Watchers. I tried phentamines. That were prescribed by the doctor. I tried everything, and I couldn't get like under 260. So I was like, you know what? Let me give it a chance. I went and I saw a gastric sleeve doctor in 2018, the earlier part of 2018. My son was 1, and I was like, okay, so let me just go ahead and see what they say. I went through the steps. I worked my butt off. I walked. I was doing what they were recommending. I saw a cardiologist. I saw I had a sleep apnea test. So I did everything that the doctors told me to do. I worked with the dietitian. I did all the testing. I found out that I only had 1 kidney, which was so surprising to me. So fast forward, I had to go on a 2-week liver shrinking diet. And the first few days, like, I did good, but then in the evening, I cheated. Like, I went and bought a shrimp wrap one of the days, and then I ate, I think, a sub one of the days within the first 3 days. And I was like, what are you doing? So I said from that point on, for the last week and a half, I would only do protein shakes and water. And that's exactly what I did. Like, I literally only drank protein shakes and water. So I'm like, okay, like, you have the determination. So I did that. I went to surgery weighing 240 pounds. I lost at least 22 pounds during my pre-op journey. So I had my surgery, and, I had a few bumps in the road, not because of the way I was eating. I had an allergic reaction to medication. I ended up in the hospital. But regardless, like I stuck to my plan. I was like, I had this surgery, like this is for my kids and everything else. So by my 30th birthday, which was in November, I had the surgery in August. I weighed 180 pounds. I went from 240 pounds to 180 pounds. Like, that is amazing. Like, I used to walk all the time. I got a personal trainer. Me and one of my good friends, like we worked with the personal trainer together. We went to the gym together. We walked together, everything. Like, you know, the determination to get the weight off was just top tier. By April 2019, I went to Coachella. If anybody doesn't know what Coachella is, it's a music festival. It's a 3-day music festival. I went with one of my friends. And I weighed in at 135. I have never in my adult life, and probably before I had kids around 15, I got pregnant with my oldest at 15. I was like about 145. I have never weighed 135. I was so small. My personal trainer was concerned with my weight. He was like, yeah, you need to like start eating more. I'm like, okay, I'll try my best. Like, I literally didn't drink alcohol. I didn't I didn't have caffeine. Like, I didn't eat carbs, nothing. So, fast forward, I worked in the hospital at the time. So I did start drinking coffee again, probably about after a year after my surgery, but I would reduce my sugar content. I love Starbucks. I love Starbucks. It's not even a question. So I would reduce my caffeine. I mean, like not caffeine. I would reduce the sugar in drinks that I liked. I would find ways to work around the drinks that I liked. And I was doing okay. I was starting to gain a little bit of weight back, which was fine because 135, 29 years old, that was a little bit much. Especially for my height. I'm 5'7". I didn't look too hot. I looked a little sick. So I was starting to gain weight. Like, I should probably be between 155 and 160. That's the ideal weight for me. And to be honest, it's a healthy weight. So, that was fine or whatever. And I still was working. I was walking almost at least 5 days a week. So, fast forward a little bit more. Everybody remembers COVID. So, around COVID, it was about 18 months in after my surgery, I started drinking again. And me personally, I'm not a shots kind of girl. I don't like plain stuff. I really don't like beer. I do not drink beer. I started drinking sugary alcohol again. I stopped reducing my coffee from Starbucks to less sugary things. I just started drinking whatever I wanted to. And by working at the hospital during COVID, like, we literally were given free meals. Like, we got Chipotle, we got Panera, and I would eat it. I'm like, oh, I don't have to spend any money? Okay, cool. So, like, I steadily started to gain more weight, and I was okay with it or whatever. Like, it was fine. I was walking and stuff like that, but then I stopped taking care of myself. I stopped walking. Because the gym was closed. I didn't have a personal trainer anymore. I stopped going out and walking. I didn't drink as much water. I was drinking more sugary, caffeinated drinks again. I was drinking alcohol. I mean, it was on the weekends, but it was still me drinking high sugary beverages. I do not drink juice. I do not drink soda. I don't. I might go ahead and I have a juicer. I might now like use my juicer, but I do not like drink apple juice. I don't drink orange juice, none of that stuff, unless it's in a mimosa. But I got up to like 160 and I was like content with that. I was like, oh, I'm good, like blah, 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 like I'll be okay. But then I slowly, over the last few years, have gained my weight back. I weighed in today on January 1st, 2024, weighing 243.2 pounds. My waist measured at 47 7 inches. Like, I am so disappointed in myself that it's not even funny. Like, it's very emotional because, like, I want to be here for my kids. Like, obesity does run in my family, and it is a struggle. My family members have health issues because of being overweight. Like, this is not the life that I want at 35 years old. So, starting today, like, I decided to make a change for myself. And not even just myself, for my kids. Like, I want to see them grow up. I want to have grandkids. I want to just, I just want to enjoy life. Because I want to get healthy for myself and I want to help other people that also want to get healthy for themselves, but not only for themselves, but for their families like I do. I created this YouTube channel. It will hold me accountable. It will hold others accountable. It will hopefully help others on their journey. I also have an Instagram that's _beyond.Brittany, where I will post recipes. I'm also going to go ahead and upload recipes here, with me cooking them, with the ingredients and everything else. And I'm going to do my workouts. It's time to make changes. So I'm personally going to drink half of my body weight in water, which equals up to about 121 ounces of water a day. I'm also going to eat better. I'm going to still try to incorporate like sweets. I like sweets. Who doesn't like sweets? Most people do like sweets. But I'm going to kind of change them. And hopefully you guys are along for the journey for that. I'm limiting my alcohol. I am really going to try to just like cut it out for a while. I feel like I'm having some body issues. I said like before, I have one kidney that might need to cut it out. Even if it's socially, like I think it's time to cut it out for a little while to get my body back on track. In addition, I'm also going to start walking. I'm going to create a schedule. I will also like post that on my Instagram, like the schedule that I plan on using for myself. Everybody can use the schedule. I can provide it if you ask for it by messenger. And you create your own schedule for your own life. Like, I know life is busy. I have kids. Some people have kids. Like, people are working multiple jobs. I worked multiple jobs. I understand. I really do. So, you know, I'm hoping that this channel is a way to help others. I really do. So I'm excited for you guys to join this journey with me. In addition to exercising, eating better, drinking water, reducing alcohol, even with Starbucks, I gotta cut Starbucks out. And if I have Starbucks, I need to find better ways to reduce the sugar content. So I can enjoy what I really love. I love Starbucks. I do. I really do. I'm not a Dunkin' girl. No offense to anybody that's a Dunkin' girl or guy. In addition to that, I need to get my mind back on track. I literally just graduated in December with my master's degree, and I feel like that added stress to me. So it took away time from myself because I'm focused on graduating and getting this done. So I love to read. So tonight we're starting The Two Twisted Crowns. You can read whatever you like to. I'm going to switch it up a little bit between fiction, nonfiction. I love books. I love reading. I enjoy hiking with my daughters. My daughters are 18 and 16. My 6-year-old, he'll join on sometimes too, but he doesn't like it that much. You know, I just want to do better for myself. So please like and subscribe to my channel. Follow me on this journey. In addition to eating healthier, exercising, I plan on posting stuff about travel. So I'm excited, and I hope you guys are too. Bye.